Welcome. This is Sasha Thagberry-Voinovich from Newstate University. This is an AI unboxing sort of gone awry. So I was using Gemini to show off some of the Nano Banana features, and it was not loving what I was saying. So we had a bit of a struggle back and forth on the creation of an infographic. And as you all know, our AI unboxing is live and unscripted. And so without further ado, take a look at what happened. Just before this, I had copied and pasted some content into Gemini to try to generate that infographic. I'm going to say create an infographic based on the instructions and information below. Again, unscripted, don't know what's going to happen. I do know though, in all of these tools, quality control is key, right? So a lot of times in infographics or images that have text in them, text can be spelled wrong. They can use words like sort of in kind of the right way, but not really the right way. So you definitely have to double check all of your content all of the time. At Newstate U, we obviously have to also do that with all of our subject matter experts, faculty. So it can be super fun to see what it generates, but it doesn't mean it's always 100% right. Though I have to say, like versus a year ago, mind-blowing improvements in all of this stuff. So as you can see, it's taking a little minute here to figure out the infographic. Not unusual. It's a complex task. We gave it a lot of directions. So I'm just going to pause for a minute and I will let you know how long this takes. And that actually took about 10 seconds from when I paused the video, just long enough for me to get a sip of coffee. And looking here, it will also show you its thinking, like I mentioned before. It's telling you what it's doing, which is just really interesting. And this is a very detailed infographic. So if we look here, looking to be a primary driver of business growth, all of these various pieces you would really want to go through and make sure it makes sense. Here is one of the odd things that I just noticed off of the top is these are the 9 ways, but it also has weirdly 2 ways up here. So I'm going to reprompt it and I'm going to say there seems to be a repetition. Doesn't matter how you spell. Around number 2 and number 3 at the top. Please make sure there are only the top 9 ways and that none of them are repeated. Okay. And I am once again going to pause. Don't know how long this takes. I will report back. This is a fun part of AI unboxing, totally unscripted. All right, so that took just under 1 minute to spit out this new visual, which actually did not fix what we wanted it to fix. What it did do was change the color and the visual there, which is fun. I actually like this cleaner version. But if you can see, it's literally these 2 dark blue things that don't make sense, right? So what I could do pretty easily is download this, pop it up into Canva, and just cover that up with something else. But again, it's another step. Like the benefit of these types of models should be that I don't have to do that, right? The infographic functionality that I found like super impressed with overall. But so what I did was back in, I'm trying to teach it again. I'm saying top right hand corner, there are boxes that have titles on them that shouldn't be there. You talk to this person just like someone explained it as a really smart intern who knows how to do a lot of stuff, but doesn't always understand what you're telling it. And so let's see if that makes sense. Yes, it got rid of it. Now, again, visually ideal, probably not, but just having the dark blue sort of does call it out. So at this point, what I would do is I would just make sure everything is totally in line. And you'll notice this time it has 5 and 5, which does not add up to 9. So I'm going to have to look and see what of these are maybe duplicated. Oh, there you go. Operational efficiency is twice. My friend Gemini is having a bad day. Um, Now the section on operational efficiency is in there twice and has different data in each. Sup with that. I don't think sup with that is technically a very good prompt there, but we'll see what happens. All right, and we're back after a minute. Here is what AI created after I tried my prompt that ended maybe not with we'll just say colloquialism, a little colloquialism. And yes, this was fixed, which was great. Something very weird happened with the spacing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And also, there is no explanation as to why some of the data had changed. So we are going to label this as a fail and a word of caution. Where again, this is why you always, always, always have to pay attention to detail and quality control. But this infographic will not be used for anything that we are doing. It'll be interesting to see if I use different prompts, if we'll get something different next time. I will say that we were able to get a couple of really cool previous infographics out of Gemini. So it may be the way in which I originally had put in the script that was confusing. Also, it did have a lot of content and directions in it. So the smaller and simpler you keep things in general, the easier it is. All right. Thanks all.